you don't feel it because of the front and rear suspension. Plus I have them both dialed in. 295-pound old man, 5 pounds of gear. If this had a better seat, it would be Cadillac-like, just because there's so much adjustment that you can do with the front and rear suspension. Look how stable this bike is, 20 miles an hour on this loose stuff. Boom. These tires are super grip. Hi there. Hey, puppy dog. Good job. We might try a little bit of this. Oh, pedal did not like to hit the ground right there. Oh, this is so freaking narrow. I just missed hitting my mirror. This is the kind of stuff that my friends love. This is the kind of stuff that it's like, no. Oh, the front fork. Front fork don't even like this stuff. The rear, I am not feeling it in the rear at all, but the front is crying. Front does not like this. Take it down another gear just in case, and actually another gear because this is freaking steep. Oh yeah, I never would have made that without pedaling. For those people who say you can't get any exercise with an electric bike, I mean, you hear me breathing a little hard. And up the hills and the ledges or whatever, but just the pedaling on those steep stuff where I needed to get up the hills and to get over the roots. Hello, my friends. I hope you're having an outstanding, fabulous day. I am. I woke up and it is gorgeous here in Maryland. I hope you're having an outstanding, fabulous day too. How gorgeous is it? Well, the winds have kind of died down for the past several weeks, super windy. And today, holy crap, it's like in the high 60s. The Maryland weather is so crazy. So I have this orange shirt on because it's hunting season and I'm in the forest. Yes, ELK NECK State Forest to do off-roading with the Kingbull Rover 2.0, which is a real true blue mountain bike. Full suspension, torque sensor, no fenders. You don't see fenders on mountain bikes, but you know what? There's no rack either. And so I got out my emergency bag because I planned on doing some hardcore off-road today. You know, my pump, my tools, my blood clot medicine, my blah, blah, blah first aid kit, my blah, blah, blah. There ain't no rack. And that bag weighs like 10 pounds. I wasn't going to wear it. So because of that and some other things popped up, you're going to get just a little gentle, brief glimpse of off-roading with a true blue budget-friendly, full suspension mountain bike with Altus Gears, and you'll get a glimpse of what a 295-pound man, a 5-pound of gear can do with that bike. Thank you for being my friends. Thank you for being my subscribers. And if you're not, boom, smash that subscribe, smash that like, share my video, tell your friends. And no 360 today. The last off-roading 360 I did was like, it's got glare in it and the footage is all bouncy, so it's all Ace Pro today, and I hope it turns out. Thank you all for being my friends. I love you all. Let's go. Right there, that guy's coming down fast. He's multitasking. One hand on something, one hand on something else. That's why you got to be vigilant, even in the frickin' forest. Did you see how he was flying? Oh, I can't even say the word. It's politically incorrect. Hopefully, I'm going to have the camera directed so that you can see the humps and bumps and stuff that we ride over to see how the bike performs. And Kingbull only asked for one video. This is my third video with the bike, and then it's going to be parked for the winter because I have more stuff coming in and it's getting harder to film. The days are getting shorter. Well, the days really are still 24 hours, but there's less daylight, which is harder. And I have other stuff happening now with real estate and legal stuff. So it's just harder to get all the videos done. So you're not even going to see a 100-mile review on this, but you're going to see some off-roading today. And I'll give you my honest opinion. Yes, the seat is still all day long with stuff like this. Fire trails, rutted washboard roads, loose gravel. This bike eats it up like a monster eating cookies, like a cookie monster. Yes, we're throttling, not even pedaling. I guess we could pedal. Torque sensor, you can pedal past 20 miles an hour. Right up this hill we're gonna go. Yeah, see, anytime there's a car, we're gonna avoid that area because they could be hunting. Although I tell you, it's freaking warm to be out hunting. They could be hikers. You never know. We're going to give them the benefit of the doubt and try not to disturb anybody today. This thing has surprisingly good power. Let's just hit this straight on. Boom. I got up off the seat though. I'm starting to remember the old tricks. Get up off the seat. This thing, 750 watt motor. I guarantee it's peaking close to 1300. It's got power. All right, now we're on the sandy gravel stuff, but we had a bunch of rain last night, so everything is muddy. That's the one thing. Yes, this is a real mountain bike. No fenders, woohoo. I'll have a freaking mud tail on the back of me when this is all over with today because there's no fenders. So everything just sprays right up onto you. Makes you look really cool unless you're 60 and you're like, I gotta wipe myself down before I get in my nice truck. I'm gonna just eat right up this hill. No pedaling, it's just chomping it. And all this loose stuff, not an issue. It's a freaking monster. For the price that it is, it's a crusher. It is a crusher. Boom. Boom. Oh, I already feel it on the back of my neck. Darn it. That is really annoying. I already got my mud tail started. All right, I just saw electric, an Aventon. We're gonna maybe test a little bit of danger riding here. You know where this is? This is where we crashed before. Where I couldn't walk for a freaking while. Yes, down there. Right down there. That's where I crashed. Coming over that stream, which the stream bed's dry now. But I actually think we're going to take instead of going down through there like we did before and crash, I think we're going to try something different. We're going to go this way and see where it goes. All right, we might try a little bit of this. Oh, pedal did not like to hit the ground right there. Oh, this is so freaking narrow. I just missed hitting my mirror. This is the kind of stuff that my friends love. This is the kind of stuff that it's like, no. Oh, the front fork. Front fork don't even like this stuff. The rear, I am not feeling it in the rear at all, but the front is crying. Front does not like this. I'm gonna have to downshift too. Take it down another gear just in case, and actually another gear because this is freaking steep. Oh yeah, I never would have made that without pedaling. This must have been it's like a rock garden up here. I wonder where we are on the map. All right, we're gonna see if we can, oh, pedal strike. We're gonna see how much further we wanna go or can go without thinking we're stupid. Oh, you know where this is gonna take me? It's gonna take me out to the Arboretum. I'm pretty sure it is. Oh, that's gonna be a long ride back to the truck. I think we're gonna try it. I think we're just gonna try to finish this bit of the trail to the Arboretum and then just take the road back to, whoa. I better downshift into another lower gear even yet. This is why I didn't bring the 360. I just didn't think that I was going to be able to maneuver on the trail without killing the camera myself. Oh, let me look on the map. Probably not going to make my timeline to get back home and do what I was supposed to be doing, that's for sure. It'll only be really bad if we have an accident and or the bike breaks. That will be bad. Who knows when the next time they come through here for trail maintenance to find me. So I will say that out of all the bikes that I've taken on the Mason Dixon, except for the Puppy Labrador Pro, this is the next best one. And this is actually doing it pretty good because it's also lightweight and it's got really good power. Trying to make sure I watch. Boy, that front shock, that front shock don't like this at all. The rear shock, not a problem. That front shock does not like this. Whoa. We're gonna come to that cliff again. I'm pretty damn sure that's that shock. All right, so here's one spot we're not gonna, it's like a 3-foot drop. We're not doing that one. That's a walking spot. Walked the last time I had a bike up in here. But at the time, it was, oh, you're gonna have to pedal up this sucker. Oh, shit. Oh. At the time, oh, I lost my momentum. Bike ain't got no power. Oh no, we came from up top here. This is the ledge. This is the other ledge that I walked down last time. This one here, my friends are like, ride down it. This is another one, like, frick, no. No. Nope. This is another one, it's like off the side. Like that, you won't be happy. Let me turn the power down. Yeah, this is the one. This one is actually easier than the first one I walked. This is the one where my friend's like, whew, I'm sweating to death. They're like, you should have ridden that. And I was like, frick no. Now look, I'm going to tell you this. If I was younger again, 100%. With my old mountain bike, whatever, yes. But then I wasn't old. Then I wasn't on blood thinners. Then I wasn't on I'm gonna even push it up here. Then it was different. Oh, this one hill up here, I couldn't pedal up with the last bike because the last bike was not a mountain bike. This one I might be able to. Let's see. I got it down in gear. Got it down in gear 1. Yeah, I told you before. I love you all, but I can't pedal it up that. I love you all, but I'm just trying to demonstrate what the bike can do, not what I can do. The bike can do a lot more than me. Oh yeah, I never would have been able to pedal this. I will say this though, not the ledges, I wouldn't risk it. But like that there, the TOB would TOB would munch that. For those people who say you can't get any exercise with an electric bike, I mean, you hear me breathing a little hard. And not just the pushing up the hills and the ledges or whatever, but just the pedaling on those steep stuff where I needed to get up the hills to get over the roots. Frickin' exercise. I can tell you right now that I'm soaking wet with sweat. I'm gonna have to pedal to get it up this. It's much different in the fall when the leaves weren't here. Last time I was here, it was all leafy. I can't remember what bike it was. We made it out to the Arboretum. I did not think we were gonna do this much. We've done like we've done about 4 miles of trail forest riding. We made it to the end. Whew, Arboretum. That's what I'm on. Just a hard compacted stone, pebbles, dirt, organic growth. I could ride to the moon and back on this with this bike. What we just came from, if it wasn't for this bike and the front and rear suspension, even though the front suspension bottomed out a bunch, this was still very plush-like for me. Yes, very plush-like for me. Ain't got nothing bad to say about it. Now you're gonna see, I'm gonna just show you a little bit, just a little bit of the road riding so that you can see that it's also a road rider. If I had a selfie stick, I'd show you the brown streak I got up my backside. This is a dangerous road too because everybody frickin' flies. That's the one thing that I ding Kingbull for. I don't really ding them for the seat. I ding them because I want to be able to go 28 miles or faster with the throttle, not have to pedal. Now the throttle will not work. I got to pedal, which, look, on something like this, it's okay. But I've been reviewing a lot of bikes lately and pedaling them a little bit, and my knees are sore every morning now. Tires are quiet. I like Growly tires. Tires are quiet and the motor's quiet on this bike. And I'm pedaling at 30 miles an hour and I got feeling in the pedal. I still got feeling in the pedal right now. This is a really stable bike too. You cannot go wrong if you want a budget-friendly full suspension mountain bike to buy this, because the riding position is true mountain bike-like, and you just saw me I can't even ride anymore, and you just saw me negotiate a bunch of stuff that the average person wouldn't even do. Look at the car up ahead of us. Yes, this is a steep hill, and I'm not using the throttle, I'm just pedaling, gear 7, but because the motor's so strong and the design of the torque sensor, you don't hear me breathing hard, marching right up this hill. Boom, 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 baby. Kingbull builds really, really good bikes for the money. Is this as good as a $5,000–$6,000 mountain bike? No. This is a super good, outstanding, budget-friendly full suspension mountain bike. There you go. Up to the top. Now we go down. Coast. I'm going to screenshot the Relive app just so you can see the route we took. But we're back to the entrance of the forest after like 7 miles. Although my Relive app has been shit in the bed for all of 2025. I have no idea why, but it has just been trash. The speed has been underestimated for top speeds. It's gone wonky on the routes, like having me like fly through space from point to point, and it's like, what the frick? It's really annoying, and I've yet to find another one that's good, because Strava sucks too, in my opinion. It's a steep frickin' hill. Had to downshift. This will be the last demonstration of the full suspension Rover 2.0. You see the camera bouncing and you hear my voice? It's because it's frickin' bumpy and washboardy. Yeah, no suspension. When I come up here with no rear suspension bikes, I really have my teeth chattering. All right, now, we're down to 2 battery bars. Off-roading, and it's a little chilly, but not as chilly as it has been, and it's not as windy. Off-roading eats up battery life. Okay, if you don't have good brakes, this hill here, you won't go 80 million miles an hour, but you'll probably go about 65 million, because it's a freaking short, steep-ass hill, greater than 10% grade. I live in a hilly area. All right, we're almost back. I'll bring you in for the conclusion. Actually, I'm going to give you the conclusion right now. If you want a Kingbull Rover 2.0, click on the link in the description. Use my code BRUCE90, Black Friday special. $90 off. Yes, 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 $90 off. And this thing is already going to be several $100s off because of the Black Friday sale. And take another $90 off that. And if you want a Hunter 2.0, that's also going to be several $100s off the price. And that's also going to be, use my code code Bruce90 and get another 90 buckaroos off. Yes, yes, yes. Deals, deals, deals. Kingbull is having incredible Black Friday sales. My friends, thank you for being my friends. Thank you for being my subscribers. Thank you for putting up with my singing, my crappy videos, my stupid stories, my wimpy off-roading skills, and especially for those of you who have been with me since day one a couple years ago. It's been 2 years, almost 700 videos. We have over 3 million views. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I bow, deep bow to you. And until next time, you know the deal. I love you all. See ya!